Have you ever stayed in a really big hotel and just thought to yourself, how on earth do they pull this off? I mean, how do they manage hundreds of rooms, thousands of different requests, and keep the whole thing running so smoothly? Well, today we're going to pull back the curtain and look at the invisible brain that makes it all happen.
Seriously? It seems kind of impossible, right? You've got hundreds of people coming and going at all hours, ordering room service, using the pool. All of that creates this absolute tidal wave of information. So how does it all stay so perfectly organized? The secret, the real magic trick, is a single, powerful piece of technology. It acts as the hotel's brain, its central nervous system. It's called the Property Management System, or PMS for short, and it's the invisible force coordinating, well, everything. So, what exactly is a PMS? Think of it as the digital command center for the entire hotel. It's a software hub where the front desk, housekeeping, the restaurants, and management are all connected, all sharing information in real time. From the second you book your room to the moment you pay your bill, the PMS is behind the scenes, pulling all the strings. Now, a PMS isn't just one thing, it's really a system with three crucial parts. First, you've got the hardware. That's all the physical stuff, like the computers, the servers, the keycard machines. Then you have the software, the powerful programs that actually run the whole operation. And maybe most importantly, you have the Liveware, the trained employees who know how to use it all. Because without the people, the best tech in the world is just a fancy paperweight.
Okay, the best way to really understand how powerful a PMS is to actually see it in action. So let's follow a guest on their journey, right from the very first click. Our journey begins where most of them do these days, online. So our guest might book a room through what's called an online travel agency, or OTA, like Make My Trip. Or maybe their travel agent books it for them using something called a global distribution system, or GDS. And this is where the magic starts. The very second that booking is confirmed, it gets zapped automatically into the hotel's PMS. The sister's reservation module logs it, and then, and this is the most critical part, it instantly updates the room inventory everywhere. That's how a hotel avoids the ultimate nightmare of double booking a room.
Okay, booking is done, and our guest has finally arrived at the hotel. This is a huge moment, that first impression, and this is where the PMS really steps up to make sure it's a smooth one.
At the front desk, the agent is using the front desk module. All of our guests' information is already right there on the screen. With just a few clicks, they can find an available, and just as importantly, a clean room, print the guest registration card, and get everything sorted. It's all seamless, all from a single screen. Now here's a really cool part, where different systems start talking to each other. The PMS communicates directly with the electronic locking system, the ELS. It tells the keycard machine, hey, make a key for room 402, and make sure it only works from Tuesday to Thursday. It's that kind of integration that provides real security, effortlessly. All right, our guest is checked in and ready to enjoy their stay. But behind the scenes, that PMS is working nonstop, tracking every single charge and request as it happens. So let's say our guest decides to grab dinner at the hotel restaurant. When it's time to pay the bill, that transaction is handled by a point of sale, or POS, system right there in the dining room. And here is that beautiful, seamless integration in action again. The guest just says, charge it to my room. The restaurant's POS system instantly talks to the main PMS, and boom, the charge is posted right to their bill. No paper, no mistakes. And this happens for everything. The spa, the gift shop, you name it. It's all instant and totally accurate. Now, while our guest is enjoying their dessert, the Liveware is busy at work. A housekeeper has just finished cleaning a room on another floor. They simply update that room's status in the PMS, which instantly lets the front desk know that a fresh, clean room is ready to go. And this system gets incredibly specific. The housekeeper doesn't just tap a button that says clean, they use precise codes. VC means vacant clean. It's ready for a new guest. VD is vacant dirty. There's even OO for out of order, which tells the front desk, hey, don't sell this room, the AC is on the fritz. This constant flow of real-time data is what makes the whole operation so darn efficient.
So, the day winds down, guests are heading to bed, but the hotel's central nervous system, it never sleeps. In fact, this is when one of its most critical jobs kicks into gear.
It's called the night audit. While the whole hotel is quiet, this automated module comes to life. It crunches all the numbers, posting the daily room and tax charges to every single guest's account. It verifies all the financial transactions from the day, and then it generates these super important reports for the managers. It's basically resetting the hotel's financial clock every single night.
And those reports? They're pure gold for hotel management. They all feed into the reporting module, giving managers a crystal clear picture of occupancy rates, revenue, you name it. This is the data that helps them make smart, strategic decisions for the business.
Our guest has had a fantastic stay, and now it's time to head home. Let's see how the PMS makes sure the very last part of their journey is just as smooth as the first. So when our guest gets to the front desk, the agent just opens up the cashiering module. And since every single charge, the room, that dinner, everything was posted automatically in real time, the final bill is perfect. It's itemized, it's accurate, there are no surprises. Checkout is quick, easy, and completely painless. When you look at the entire guest's journey, it becomes obvious why these systems are so vital. It really boils down to 4 key things. It skyrockets efficiency by cutting down on manual work and mistakes. It boosts guest satisfaction by making everything feel easy and seamless. It helps maximize revenue by giving the hotel tools to manage rates and occupancy. And it provides priceless data for making smarter business decisions. At the end of the day, it's really no exaggeration to say that the PMS is the true backbone of modern hotel operations. It's that invisible structure that connects every single department and supports every single guest's journey from start to finish. And that leaves us with a final thought to chew on. From self-check-in kiosks to ordering room service through an app, this technology is only getting smarter and more integrated. So the next time you're in a hotel, look around and ask yourself, what part of this experience is going to be automated next? Thanks for tuning in.